All right, technical difficulties subsided for the moment, I believe. Hopefully. Oh yeah, considering we killed Fanfare, we do have... Oh hey, Apple Boy is here in the arena. We can probably deal with... We can probably go deal with him real quick. Because he's worth a shocking amount of money despite using only a slightly upgraded starter AC, if I recall correctly. And hey, who am I to turn down free money? Yeah, his multi-missile did a lot of heat there, so that's actually kind of surprising. Ah, yes, good old million-year charge. It feels like I'm on the starting generator. Or the one meme generator from Silent Line that's like 20,000 red zone or something. Oh. Oh, this series. It's because I didn't disengage my Exceed orbits fast enough. I'm going to equip this laser rifle again here. And once more, we're going all in on these energy parts. Energy weapons. I'm saving again, and we're going into that Investigate Rahito Lab mission. And yeah, if this is the one I'm thinking of, then we fight Nocturne in this one, who's the guy from like really high up in the arena who has a moonlight. Which means that he hits like a truck if he punches us.
Both Crest and Mirage continue to believe that the controller's functions should be preserved. They refuse to see the warning signs. Our resources are stretched to the limit as it stands, but someone needs to take action. The only avenue left to us is rendering the controller inoperative. The location of the controller's core is stored on a mainframe in Mirage's Rahito laboratory. Past attempts to retrieve this information have all ended in failure.
Well, if you say that that's where it is, then I guess that's where it is.
To the mainframe, you must retrieve 3 code keys and then enter them into their respective terminals. Failure is not an option. You must procure information detailing the core's location.
Yeah, they're not kidding when they say failure is not an option. This is yet another mission where you game over if you fail. And that 11% success rate is super encouraging, let me tell you.
Main system, engaging combat mode.
Oh. That, I think, is targeting something through a wall. Oh, I think we've been able to use that the whole time. I just saw it was red and I was like, oh, they're gonna tell me that I can't go through there, aren't they? Let me get a look at the map because that's looking like the kind of mission this is gonna be, huh? Well, this way doesn't have much stuff on the radar. It's also empty. That makes sense, I suppose. Gotta be careful with that. Sometimes blading on quads is not always a great time, or tanks for that matter, and hovers also, just because, again, it does sort of change your range to the finger poke of doom. Ah, good. I see a bunch of thin lasers over there that I'm gonna have to, like... I'm gonna have to go through all of those at some point, aren't I? And so that's just kind of an AP loss. Now that one, yeah, that one's... That one's hard locked. Some goofus is jumping around in there. Is this the guy? No, it's just one of the jumping MTs. I was wondering where those were. Yes, thank you, bot. I'm really glad that you're so on the ball with this. So we can go through this way. Is this a new direction? No, that's an old direction. So I'm gonna go see if there's another way for us to go in this one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's locked. So we can't go there yet. So we're gonna have to go through all of these things, right? Can't like shoot these, right? Okay, well if I'm careful I can edge around them. Ah, yes, some more of these things.
Code key obtained.
So we're got all 3. Last target is... Huh? It would appear that there's something I have missed. Oh, hell yes. These lasers have shut off. Nice. Thank you, game. Well, we did beat the one that I was concerned about, and it only took us like 4 tries or something. And so now we're on a different mission.
Entering code key.
Oh, okay, so this is just where... This is just the lock room. Alright. Gotcha.
Gate lock released.
Oh, I'm sure that there's got to be some more stuff in this. I know this one has a really quite nasty fight in it.
Target data acquired. Clear out.
And so for that reason, I'm taking out the laser cannon immediately. Because I'm not 100% sure when Nocturne shows up. I think it's in this room. No, tragically, on the infinite range.
Just do what comes naturally.
There he is. There's Nocturne. He's
Think about it.
a close range dude. And again, if you... I gotta remember to take this thing out here. He's moving pretty fast. I probably should have the... I should probably have the machine gun as my other thing or something, because that would give me a little bit better DPS. Generally, hard weapons tend to be... hard weapons. Shell-based weaponry tends to be more DPS. I could take the flamethrower if he stays in that kind of range. So that might be a better choice. And I have the pulse cannon to deal with the other stuff. Actually, I can... No, unfortunately, I don't think I can get, like, a good look at how his defenses are balanced. Can I? Yeah, we can only see that he's got, like, good defense. And pretty damn good defense, really. We just can't see if it's more shell or energy or what. But yeah, let's get this out. Let's get this out. Crabby. Well, if stats are not randomized, actually wait, no, I assume that Shinpoke does not have pardon me, fixes the crit rates and has physical special split, because I've forgotten already, unfortunately. Like, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that is cool, and I do want to check it out. Because if there's... Then again, randomizer, it probably wouldn't have Crabhammer anyway, but if it did, I mean, Kingler hits pretty hard with Crabhammer.
Main system. Engaging combat.
Although that depends entirely on if moves are randomized or not. Okay, yeah, this is a kill room, because... Screw you, player, basically. I can use some of that. Here we go. No, that's right. It's just it has the bright red thing. I'm stupid. That keeps throwing me off. Oh, it's probably the... Well, I gotta figure that Guillotine is probably, like, similar to usual. I don't know what they would have done in terms of adjusting the hit rate or anything, because obviously it's completely different generations later. Nice. Enemy, but only regular size, right? Right.
Code key obtained.
Well, yeah, because I assumed they didn't... I would assume that for them to increase namespace would involve quite a bit of, like, you know, data surgery, basically, and redoing the, oh, goodness. You know, like, modifying Pokemon data structure and making room for that kind of thing. And rearranging stuff a little bit that might be a lot of work, to put it nicely. Right, yeah, and... You know, it wouldn't be a good idea to just be like, okay, yeah, you can have a longer name now. You need a little bit more, like, again, you've got to rearrange the structure and modify some of the memory storage and stuff. Otherwise, if you try to just have it overwrite the existing 10-character thing, it will start causing issues. A very common source of glitches in Gen 1 can happen from overwriting the end of name character at the end of a namespace. Because it'll just keep trying to read that. You know, it'll read the rest of the data as that. And you can overwrite stuff in a problematic manner that way, and
Code key obtained.
basically, that's how the infamous ZZAZZ glitch tends to break the game, is because it will overwrite an end of name character, and that will cause it to not stop writing the pattern, and it will destroy, like, other various data by overwriting it until it happens to line up with something that is okay. And that can take a while.
Entering code key. Entering code. Entering code key. Gate lock released.
Other encounters of Goldeen. Ugh. Actually, I wonder how much they, like, retuned any of the Pokemon, if they made some of them useful, because Goldeen / Seaking, quite infamous for never really having been given a chance by Game Freak, because they just never gave them... They just never gave them the goods.
Target data acquired. Clear out.
Like, the best you get is that Seaking has Lightning Rod. And actually, I think that in one very heavily limited format, that meant that Seaking was, like, really widely used for, like, a year in one of the VGCs.
Ravens. Don't think about it.
Ah, damn it. I'm just taking too much. Yeah, I know no abilities in the game, but it was just more of a general thing that, like, throughout the entire history, that Pokemon has just not really been given much of a chance. Alright, so one thing is just that we need to deal with those enemies a little better and be able to manage our AP a little better. Malgale will give us better defense. That is work. Actually, I'm gonna keep with this for now. I'm going to try to remember, hey, you have EOs that you can use here, idiot. That would give me even more DPS against Nocturne, which is very important because I want to be able to kill him as fast as possible.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Alright, remember, this is not a kill room despite appearances. So I can just ignore those. Yeah, there's quite a lot going in this mission. I've taken a couple tries at this. A big part is just that I was running kind of low on AP against Nocturne. Hopefully this time... Oh, are there bonuses I could be going for here? I did not even realize that that was the case. Carefully, yeah. I was worried we were not going to maintain height after I bumped here, but, I did not know that. But, I think we'll come back for stuff like that. Because there is at least some content after I complete the game. So I may end up, like, redoing a couple missions for parts and stuff. Alright, we should clear this room out of dudes. Because we don't want any interruptions when we're fighting Nocturne. Because he's a bit of a... He's a bit of a butt. Ah, Dugong. Yet another water type that just never got a chance to do funny stuff. Dugong has always been kind of a little bit on the sad side in terms of a lot of those Pokemon. Dugong deserves to get, like, something, man. And it's always real bad because, you know, in Red and Blue, you got Dugong so late in the game. Well, Seal, rather.
Code key obtained.
Like, I want to say that it had... Did it have, like, an interesting ability combination at some point that I've forgotten about? That is a distinct possibility. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong button. There is not another dude in here.
Entering code key.
Yeah, true. I mean, it shows up in a couple of parties.
Gate lock released.
So it's got that going for it. Alright, now you see, we played this significantly looser and quicker. So we should hopefully be in a better condition to deal with Nocturne this time. And yeah, I'm going in for the close in, which I acknowledge is a dangerous choice for this dude. Again, he is a Moonlighter, but still.
We're both ravens. Don't think about it.
Mountain Dugong. Yeah, okay. That's a joke, all right. I should try something a little... It's becoming clear to me that this dude is keeping a little bit further away, so the flamethrower is not giving me the kind of reach that I necessarily need for this. On the other hand, I like the damage output that I get from left and right guns. Yeah, he's also significantly quicker moving than I am, and I already, you know, play in a slow and methodical manner. The accuracy on this is probably going to be a little bit booty with the... But it might work? Question mark? Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't remember to turn my EOs on. I'm doing real good with those. Yeah, I know. I know. I keep forgetting about them. And I'm not 100% sure why I do, but I sure do. That one is 100% user error. That's just free damage that I left on the floor.
Both.
So we're going to redo this under the operating thing. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I didn't come up with one.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Yeah, pretty much. I am what you might politely call out of practice. Or more seriously call a filthy scrub. Oh, unfortunately, if someone takes me as a mission, they have everything to fear. Wait. Alright, let's let some energy recover here just to be on the safe side.
Code key obtained.
Also, I just love that rhythm of the of that electronic kick drum in this. Just that thump 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 thump. It's real good. I haven't had a good I haven't had a good talk about the music in these games. As much as I like music, I'm not great at like talking about compositional aspects. But just that is quite excellent.
Code key obtained.
Ooh. Yeah, especially with all the red. It does kind of give me that vibe, right? Because the whole lab is red. I guess they... Well, I mean, to be fair, they are kind of on high alert, right? Okay, this room's clear. That's the important thing. Room's clean. We can get in here and 1, 2, 3.
Entering code key. Gate lock released.
Alright, now into the center room here. Once again. Restore. And no real need to.
Target
Alright,
data
tag that.
acquired. Clear
Open
out.
this. I'm pretty much just using a default scheme because I'm not like... I mean, I could do that. I could dedicate a chunk of the stream to like customizing thing a little bit. But yeah, for now, I'm just using the default green. I wanted something different from... strongly different from the purple, which is what I was using for the first one. Just to, you know, help me identify... Oh, it disactivated my... Disactivated? Alright. Deactivated my thing. That's real kind of you, game. Ah. Yeah, that's a shame. But I didn't do as well in the main mission, so... I suppose it's to be expected a little bit. Gotta sit through the logos again. I could probably go with a tank instead, because... Hey, goodness knows I spend enough time going slowly anyway. Oh, it was right there. Right. So we go down here. And... Oh, I can't equip that with the Orca still. Alright, so not a lot of option slots, but we're taking those. I think we're just gonna go with... Oh yeah, we can equip the RTE also. Alright, so... I do like what we've got going on in terms of equipment. Even if it's not like optimal damage dealing, I'm sure, but... Is there anything else I can... I mean, if I want to go for the true stupid option, I'd be carrying this thing. But if I whiff one shot, that's... Well, I mean, I'd still have enough kill power to deal with Nocturne, but it still would... I don't know, it would still be a little worrying. At this point, why not? Let's have a little bit of fun with it. And we'll take the blade, because I'm not feeling necessarily that the Howie is going to be our choice with that, believe it or not. Again, I'm not 100% suspecting that this will be like a real setup in a lot of ways, but we're giving it a shot. We're gonna see if we can do something interesting with this.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Ah, yes, good aim from the EOs. It's still shooting at me? It sure is. Wow. What a jerk. And I fell on that laser, which I had a feeling was going to happen sooner rather than later. Chase them just...
Code key obtained.
The main area that we need to clear anybody out of is this room. Because again, this is where we fight later. And again, hopefully where I will soon be able to have a hilarious time with the linear cannon. We'll see. Oh, hey, we're doing enough damage to the laser blade to one-shot these guys now. Or at least I did against that guy.
Code key obtained.
Alright, get some rest. Discount Rob. Not quite, but I get where you're coming from. On some level. poor is a pretty good description of how I'm probably going to do in this upcoming fight, but I digress. Hello? Circle?
Target data acquired. Clear out.
Alright. Let's let a little bit of energy recover because I forget how much we get after the cutscene. And let's go. Alright, dude.
Don't think about it.
He's also kind of got like stealth camo for this area. Because he's bright red, so is the area we're in. Oh no, our thing is out of shots. Hey, dude, can you like hold still-ish? Got him! Well, that was quite satisfying. Oh good, there's more dudes. I didn't even realize there were more dudes. See, I think part of the fun is sometimes that I can just get away with things that sound like terrible ideas. Like this was just like, okay, I haven't shown off the Mac cannon in any capacity yet. Let's do that just because I think it's a pretty cool weapon and I haven't had a chance to show it off. And then it turned out to be the thing that gave us the win here. Well, all right then. Now I got to figure out my way out of this place because I have very poor sense of direction and eyesight besides. I probably should clean my glasses, but, you know, like, the problem is that every time, whenever you try to clean your glasses, you look at them and it's like, okay, that's fine, and then you take them off, and holy shit, they're covered in all the dust in Christendom. And then you go to clean them off, and it's like, okay, yeah, I managed to, and then you look through them, and everything is fucking worse than it was when they were clean. And then you take them off, and guess what? All the dust's back. Just the worst. Just the worst.
Mission objective achieved.
Looks like Unicron
System solution locked.
Demolisher in vehicle mode. Amazing. Because I barely understand what that means. But yeah, as you can see, we incurred reasonable costs, but we got the job done. And by reasonable costs, I mean Jesus. We got a B rank. We got some spam. We killed a dude. What do you got? Let's data as fast as we can. The controller... Oh, that's a weird typo there. The controller forces are on the move throughout Laird. Destroyed and the situation is brought under control. Yeah, so we're gonna have to redo that at some point, and I want to take a look at what our next mission is. Defend energy reactor. I have a distinct recollection of a mission where it's something related to an energy reactor, and like you start off in a hallway, and there's like little notches in the side that you can hide in because it shoots down like massive blasts of energy at you until you get through. And I don't know if this is the one, but it sounds like it very well could be. Of course, regardless, considering the time, we are going to be waiting to take that on until next time, so... But for now, I may as well go back to this classic build. Put our back units back to the way they were. Although, again, the big freaking laser cannon is a lot of fun. That's a really cool weapon. And, you know what? We'll go ahead and we will... we'll do some recolor here. And we're going to start off with... Oh, no, that silver looks like crap. The white is okay. The black is iffy. That's fine. Let's do this as our base. Go over to color edit. What's our... Okay, so I kind of see where you're coming from because of the massive honking gun that is, like, hiding the entire arms and, of course, the tank body and everything. I'd look more like that if I was using, like, some of the energy cannon arms or something. But, yeah. So, here's the first thing I want to point out. Now, we can take a quick look at things from here and get an idea as to what tweaking these colors is going to do for us. If you press X, that confirms it. Circle to back out. We'll deal with that in a second, but the main thing I wanted to show off is the fact that you can have left and right be different colors in this game, which is something that you could not do in earlier games. At least not in the AC2 era. I don't believe you could in the PS1 era either. So, like, just at the start here, and yeah, each one has 5 different colors, and they all have, like, different effects to them. So as you can see, the base color is usually going to be, like, the largest part here. The aid color, this is generally, like, the second color of the body. So, like, we'll have, like, that, and then the optional color is often quite hard to see. Like, you can see here, it's, like, little details and stuff. We're going to paint that solid black. The detail color on our core is... My God, where is it? This thing doesn't have any details, I suppose. And lastly, we have the joint color, which is generally like a lot of that stuff. You can kind of see where everything is turning those colors a little bit. What was it? 130? 130? Yeah, so we can do something a little bit like this. We'll deal with the arms in a minute, because I've got ideas there. We want to max this out first, because that's... Right, because that is obviously the majority of the thing. And the aid color I think... Well, if we turn the aid color green, because, yeah, that'll help it stick out a little bit. And you can see it's like those parts. It's like the stem and everything. Well, the colors aren't in the right order, but I certainly can't be accused of not wearing a flag on my head anymore. And yeah, I mean, that's a little bit more salmon than, like, pink, but listen. And we just black these last two colors out entirely. Now for the arms, I have a bit of an idea. I'm sure that, at least on some level, it's sort of coming through. So the aid color on this one is... Okay, so it's like those bits. So those should probably be a bright red also. Optional color, that's the midsections, yeah? Sure is. So what was the numbers on that? 280, 80. Okay. Or we could just rechange the entire color scheme all in one swoop. But do we really want to do that? Nah, we worked on that too much. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look at what the next mission is. Because I forgot already. Oh yeah, it's the energy reactor one. Right. And let's save. Because it's been a minute since we've done that. But that's because we failed at this mission a couple times. Because, you know. What is this idea of being good at video games?